Hello and welcome to episode 3 of Caves of Could. So far it's looking like Caves of Couldn't, but each character is better than the last, and I have faith in myself, I have faith in you, and you can go fuck yourself if you don't. No, I'm just kidding, I love you. And we're gonna get there together. What are you eating? Yummy, yum, yum, yummy, yummy, yum, yum. It's only fourth round on the pod. What does that mean, on the pod? The jewel pod? No continue, because I've only died. I do, however... Let's check out the daily. Child of the Wheel, True Kin, Humanoid! I feel like yesterday was Child of the Wheel. This one's a little bit more intelligent. Stronger ego. Middling strength and agility as well. Weak in the toughness. True Kin, Humanoid. They're saying that Humanoid is harder than the other one. And we have night vision on our face, whatever that means. Let's take a name. Mythtyr. How about a real name? How about something pronounceable? How about Jim? Jim the True Kin. True Jim. Huckleberry Jim. Jambalaya. Jambalaya, Blood Arbiter. I don't know where we're starting, but I got a feeling that the ending is going to be a tombstone where I can press F1 to save it. On the 12th of Ulu-Ut, you arrive at the village of Tabish. Do I? It's got a lot of cactus here, or should I say fractus? And then who's this character? Atzaloatl, legendary Dawn Glider. It has a flaming bite, a stinger. More beautiful poetic writing, just in a description of her. So maybe this is some village of Dawn Gliders? Let's look where I am on the map. And then we'll look at the inventory. Oh, I'm way over here in the Salt Dunes. Protected from a good time. Oh yeah, the commands. I should have done a command like a spicy jambalaya. Are you asking because you would like to M would be magenta, the capital M. Have you played this yet? Yeah, the map, the whole game is a cohesive style. And I really like it. Oh, let's look at the inventory. We're gonna learn history from a hologram first. Since the time of the visiting progeny, the psychometrically sensitive have congregated inside the godly walls of Tabish. Great. Who gives a fuck? I'm stuck in something. I got all these injectors for doing my drugs. 4 pieces of witchwood bark. A box of crayons I can draw on myself. Some mushrooms to eat on. I'm dual wielding. I have a potter's knife and a little axe. A chem cell if I find something powered. Would like to execute some. Correct. I don't think I can make that line break on my keyboard. You can. It's the key between backspace and enter or return. Usually it's a backslash. Anyway, oh yeah, I had one more question. Fuck yes, read all the text. If I stream this, that's what I'm doing. My style is not to read it all. How do you not have that? You have to hold shift and... Where's your backslash? Do you not have a backslash key, champ? Now your tilde should be up on the left. I don't know how that's getting over there, or the squiggly thing, or whatever the fuck you call it. You don't have backslash. How are you supposed to, like, use the command line or type a directory in? What are you on, a Mac? Book? Air? See, I enjoy reading, and actually for a while I was a volunteer, and I would read to people over Skype. People who were depressed or lonely or, you know, like in recovery, that needed somebody just to kind of like give a fuck about them. I used to read entire books to people. And I would do this on camera, off camera. They would fall asleep while I'm reading. It was a volunteer service. I'd read to Amber when she was depressed and lonely. That's sweet. I think that might be one of the most loving things you can do for someone, is read to them. So my style on here is, because there's so much text, I can't read everything. I'm not going to read everything aloud. You would be pulling your eyeballs out if I made you sit and listen to me read everything. You'd be like, okay, no, I get it. Let's move on to the next thing. Eventually that would wear thin. And I think it would wear thin probably within about 15 minutes. But that's why my style is to read things that are interesting to me, that I think would be fun to blurt out, or that contributes to the overall experience. I think when people sort of autistically commit to reading every little fucking line because that's what they did once, so now they're going to do it 999 more times, that starts to wear thin. But I understand why people do it. And I think also that a lot of people are reading everything, but they don't have the voice for it. You have to have a voice. Not to say that you don't. I think you have a great voice. And I'm not arguing with your choice. I think it's better to do that than to not do it. But for me, I have things that I would rather say than to be beholden to a certain format that keeps me reading the. And also, here's another thing. You know, there's not a lot of generated text in this game, but I don't owe it to the game. Like, if you want me to read something, how about fucking write it and not generate it, and then I read it. I am a connoisseur of the arts. This game is poetry, by the way. All the writing is just so clean and pretty, and it's like better than Proust. God damn, that's good. We're having energy drinks and medicine. All right. What am I standing in? What is this? An archway, I presume? A horizontal, vertical archway? It's a door. And what if I read that? What if I read this paragraph describing a door? This is Hemingway. This is what Hemingway does. He will give something a big description. Maybe you don't need it. You kind of have to figure out on your own whether you do. But if you do want that description and you do want to get even more immersed in Hemingway's worlds, he gives you something to hold on to. He'll describe the fucking door that the character walked through. Not all authors will do that. And the beauty of Hemingway is that he uses short sentences. So yes, he's describing every fucking aspect of a person's how they combed their hair that day, but he's doing it in short sentences that are easy to read, not very many commas, certainly no splices. They're all short, complete sentences that get you there in a not irritating way. You can't have too long of a sentences, especially if you're going to do that. But I haven't even read this yet. The two slates are touched with years of... So there's a typo in here, so maybe this was generated. The two slates are touched with years of with handprints, and a ring of rust flakes off the top of all. It's the hinges. Yeah, this is generated. The doors continues, though, their stubborn assertion of in and out. That is a mess. So this entire village is probably generated. Is this generated by a man who was turned into a mushroom? Yeah, that's messy text, and it just looks like it's all bad guys here. It's Dawn Gliders and Raiders. His kufia has been cut and resewn to a cowl, and he has tailored a tattered banner to approximate the slate habit of the Chromaic people. A bronze dagger sheathed in copper wire is slung on his hip. That sounds like a cool dagger. And he rubs a salt-nailed thumb over a talisman of cracked circuit board. So cyberpunk, this fucking guy. Let's talk to him. He's a convert. He's got a little something to sell. He's probably got a quest for me. Yep, 6 days still. I'll make the journey, motherfucker. Live and drink, you piece of shit. You got anything for me? Oh, now he won't sell to me because I did his quest? Fuck him. Fuck him! Oh, let's look at my abilities. Night vision, always. Don't have much, dude. I don't have very much at all. This is going to be a kind of a brutal run, if I'm being honest. It's going to be rather difficult. And I can't do that thing where I manipulate a deer into trading all its money to me. Bet your ass I'm buying the bark, though. Talk with Chugs upon Quicksalt. You can hit backspace and just go there and talk to the mayor. You probably can't tell this, but I'm broadcasting at a very low bitrate. The beauty of this game is that nothing is actually moving on the screen, and you can cheat the bitrate down even further if you want, but I'm guessing it runs pretty well on your Obama phone. What kind of fucking generation was that? There we go, it's a bit more like it. Yeah, it's, you know, you catch it in some bad moments. Look at the mayor, all red. Adventurer, welcome to the village of Tabish. Here you will find shade and victual, along with other provisions to help you suck and fuck your way to treasure and adventure. Above all else, you may drink of our fresh water and quench your thirst. You can fuck our women. So, all right, we get a random reward from this quest. Chrome, the bounty of the earth. An altar to Yathripater 1. We must know. It's the lair of a legendary glowpad, and a glowpad, if you don't already know, is a kind of a cute little critter that's kind of like a lily pad. And they don't have any consciousness, so you can't really talk to them or negotiate with them. That phone died a long time ago. What are you on? Now what do you have? Oh, the Dawn Glider gives a quest. And this is the main story quest. You know this because the reward is a recoiler and a disc. What a turn that Wonderpip turned out to be a human being after all. A real boy! Drink from the glass bottle? So I have to find a glass bottle there? Travel to the Shapir dodecahedron and drink from some fucking bottle. Okay. So the 6 days still is where I need to go because this is a side quest, I believe. He wants me to locate this thing and then return. So all I gotta do is go there and then come back. Go down to that lair. I'll tell you something, man. Last night, oh nice, it's cider time. You can drink cider in this game too. Last night, after 7 hours of playing this fucking game, when I got off, and I guess I had a snack or, you know, fucked a dead body, and then when I was done, I was like, I want to play my game again. I want to get back in this world. That's crazy. That's how you know it's a good game. If I find another cider, I promise you, Chad, I will drink it. Alright, so I traveled here, that's the quest, and then I just go back. Or no, find the 27th Shashan, located east of the lair of the glow pad. 1 to 4 parasangs. What the fuck's a parasang? Let's Google that real quick. Any of various Persian units of distance. It's an ancient unit of about 4 miles or 6 kilometers for the Englishmen among us. You are having a good weekend. You are enthusiastic. You have a zest for life. And so I gotta go 1 to 4 east. Is that what I've been looking for? No, I think I just got lucky. 2, 3, 4. So far, nothing hostile. Wait, what was that? Oh! There's a guy. This guy might kill me right off the bat. This wet warlord. Yeah, he's gonna kill me. And then he's injured, but my run is gonna be over. Wonder Pip! Recovering from a virus. You had the human immunodeficiency virus? You mean this particular song with the voices and shit? Jambalaya's gone. All we have left is the music. You spot a Dromad caravan. There they are. Oh, there's a croc. Causing trouble. I killed it. And I rescued my little wet glow pad buddy. I don't yet have anything to offer. But he has a gun. My agility is 19. I could probably wield a musket. A maintenance security card. That's my first silver nugget I've seen so far. Should I carry torches so I can throw them? You don't get to say ew, Truecan. This is the daily thing. This is the daily preset that Shemp of Cud has so graciously bestowed upon you, me, and Beast World. I don't do dailies. And here's another problem, champ. I don't have my dominate ability anymore, so I'm playing the game what feels like hard mode, the old-fashioned way. Turn and unburnt. Yeah, you can get lucky with the fun daily one, but I did dailies in the beginning and it wasn't that fun because I didn't know anything about the game. Now I at least know enough to be like, that might be a fun challenge. So I'm looking for this, I'm looking for the 27th Shashan? 1 to 4 tiles east of the lair of fuck of that cool glow pad. So I'm like right in here, 1, 2, 3, or 4. How will I know when I found it? There's a croc to the east. There it is. You will get XP for it and complete a quest step. Okay, and let me put this in your asshole and tell me if it makes you come. I am taking the game seriously. I mean, I'm having fun and being silly and role-playing, but I think that's taking it seriously too. But I'm not bullshitting around. I'm not taking stupid chances. I'm not throwing. Like, I'm really trying. You're not role-playing enough. Is that true? Do you think I'm not role-playing enough? Hell yeah. I killed that wet crocodile. No mutating from me. Only leveling up. So why am I getting these pluses? We'll play with that beautiful mermaid. Tell her she needs to get her tits done. Here's girl, you need to get your tits, dude. What's giving me a modifier in those pluses, though? Like, I know that they're bonuses or pluses or whatever, but what's making them? Every 2 points in a stat gets you an additional +1 to your bonus for that stat. Bonuses are applied to different things. Ego bonus is added to your Esper. You think this is a fucking game? Man, there's a lot of fucking fighting going on here. They're just teaming up on the fucking glow pads, man. It's unethical. Slender shortbow. How easy is it playing an Esper? I want to play a Mentalist every time. That's Wonder Pip's favorite way to play, is an Esper. Wonder Pip is Esper coded and mental maxing. A wrench with sap all over it. Interesting leather armor there. Much better than my woven tunic, and it's covered in sap. So it's a little sticky, probably is gross to wear. Do you have a psychic blade? Too high to get drunk. This was a mistake. Well, take it easy and sip your cider, Sally. Little Sally sipping cider. Esper builds early game rely on mutation synergy over raw power. Later on, you just have an obscene amount of power. Why is it hard late game? I understand why it's hard early because you don't have anything yet, but do those powers start to wane in their favorability? You start to glimmer like a hope. Clay pot. What kind of an armor is that? It's heavy. You can't auto-equip your clay pot. It's not mine yet. Sugary salt. There's a croc to the east. A lot of dead bodies down here I should investigate. Lacquered engraved steel vine reaper. Is there anything special about a vine reaper? This mask giving me dodging? Esper used to be so strong, other options were just the wrong answer. I don't explain Glimmer to new people, because it's really funny to watch reactions. Also, don't take Esper. It's a trip. A one-headed Esper is a weak Esper. Oh, that's right, yeah, Wonderpip was saying that you just gotta make a custom class and get 2 heads so that you have twice the Esper abilities. But I see here, my opinion of that is, like, if you're gonna do that from the start, you know, I guess it's a good way to learn. I don't know. I shouldn't have such strong opinions about shit that I don't know about. Wonderpip, we were having a discussion earlier before you got here about we were weighing the pros and cons of reading, streamers who read. And I think you have to have a good reading voice if you're going to do the thing where you read literally everything. But we were just weighing this, like, is it obnoxious when they read every little word to you? Because I hear it in their tone of voice where they're kind of like being dragged by the format, where they don't really want to do it, but they've set themselves up to where that's what they have to do. And that's my take on it, is that maybe it's a little bit, it gets in the way sometimes, and even a blind person might not necessarily want you to read the whole fucking game to them. Yeah. See, I prefer the streamers who read it too, but I just don't think it's necessary, and it kind of, they can take it overboard, and I think it can slow shit down. Because I try to find the medium between reading this game to you, but not treating you like you're 5 years old and you can't do it yourself, and keeping things moving along. That's stupid. That's a dumb complaint. Alright, dude, chill. It's stupid. It's dumb. But yeah, maybe do go silent while you're reading. Because, like, we don't necessarily need everything read aloud. And here's where it hurts, is because when they're reading, assuming that they're even putting inflection into it, which a lot of them don't, a lot of them read it real flat, and it takes away from it. It takes me out of it. If they sound tired, bored, they're stumbling over words, you can tell that they're not really ready for the text. These things matter. They all go into the presentation. If I'm hearing somebody read, "Deep in the wilds of Nabishur, Zerlerland stumbled upon a clan of bears performing a secret ritual. Because of her rhythmic eyes, they furiously rebuked her and declared her a villain to their kind." That's not that compelling. You're not doing anybody a favor. So no, my point, I'm not saying never read. You're losing the nuance. My point is, don't read everything. You don't need everything read. Jesus, Wonderpip, where is this coming from? Who the hell are you today? What happened to us? That means you're bad at streaming. Play it in your off time. Stream something more dynamic. Yeah, some people are just fucking bad at reading, dude. I mean, surely you have that moment where you sat in class and everybody's like, oh god, it's Jeremy's turn to read. Here we go. You know, if they start looking at the clock, they pull out their phone. You don't want that guy reading. I would rather miss the material than hear somebody like do it badly. Like if that's not your strength, it's okay that if that's not your strength, play to your strengths. You can play Caves of Could and not read everything to your audience, and you can still play to your strength, and you can narrate what you're doing and tell people what you're doing, because that's even more compelling than reading this poetic material, especially if you're not gonna sell it with your delivery. Ooh, a water skin. Don't mind if I do. A robe with a scene painted on it. We're reading a lot about Eathra Potter III here. Here's one, he's in his workshop making a bracelet for like good luck omen. She named it the Paragon of Omen. This gives you reputation with the cult of the Cobalt Token. I like it. We're finding all kinds of good shit here. An obsidian Chris. I've never found an obsidian item. Landed a vial, pop shove it off a ledge today. I felt so cool. The pop shove it is an interesting little move. The obsidian Chris is the only one. What does it mean, a strength bonus cap? A fuming god sea. Oh, that sounds like something maybe I should put in my hand and stick it into people. People who try to get close. What order does it order your shit in? Like the best at the top? Yeah, this looks like a really good weapon. Chronological order. How do I see my bonuses if I have a strength bonus or not? at your stats. It looks like I have +1. So if I had +5, that would be the most that dagger is benefiting from my bonus. And I'll ask it again, what grants me these bonuses? Why do I have +2 in intelligence? Is it because I'm a child of the wheel? Is that something that the wheel people get? Oh, there's a wet glowfish corpse. Every 2 points in a stack gives you +1 to your bonus. So it's not like a class thing. It's not because my class. It's just strictly connected to the stats. Is this another Sakuragi? Dismember? Isakari. Leather armor. Man, fuck. I'm just trying to see a list of what I can take, and sometimes I pick up the body, because that's all there is. Oh, right, the nearby object list. I played so long without it that I forgot that I have it now. Yeah, Toxie, if you play this game, I will fucking definitely chill with you while you play it. What just killed the croc? Oh, nothing. That's Croc's killing glowfish. Fucker. See, I went as many parasangs as it told me to go, and I still haven't found the thing. Peep my Reddit post. I blew up a Kragmensch's head and painted the entire room with viscera. That's cool. Viscera on plaster. 2024. You've gone in a straight line. It is not guaranteed to be in the center parsec of the parsec. Oh, right, because it's more than a tile. It's like several tiles. How many exactly? Is it 4? Clump of scum grass. I'm I'm up here in the scum grass, son. And am I expected to read every item description? Every time I whip up a meal, do I got to read what it tasted like? You know, there's limits to that read everything shit, dude. There's nuance in that conversation. I'm going for a strength-based build. So center means the center of the parasite. Hell yeah! I found it. Now I can go back and talk to Chugs upon Quick Salt. Choose a reward. Structural scanning bracelet. Much for my story I've, other the rounded, am confident we could be identified. Inherent qualities in the long before. Unabridged, way droids to guard their secrets, volume 5. Sounds like a shitty book. Do I want a generated book or a bracelet? I think the bracelet sounds pretty good. What's a recoiler? I'll get the fucking recoiler. You've gained the activated ability Recoil. Your reputation increases. You teleport back to a programmed location. It needs a cell, and it wants to go to... Is Kabiwar a place? I could probably use that during a battle. When things start to get bad, right? Cassette is cut with hexagonal grooves and steeped in the right amount of magnetic charge to spool a space-time tether. And it makes a smell. Hot gum. On top, a recessed button snaps the potential and initiates recoil. But if I was in a hostile area in general that sucks, and I need to reset or regroup. Boink! I hit that button. I wonder how much energy it's gonna draw. Will it just completely eat the cell in one go? I'm gonna sell some of my shit. A bunch of fucking broke bitches in this town. Let's see what they got going on here. Oh, that's a warden. I can do a water ritual with it. Suddenly nobody has anything to trade. There we go. That recoiler is not worth very much. Nobody wants to go to KB War. Feels good to get rid of all this horse shit I'm carrying. Live and drink, friend. Wait, here's a rifler. And I don't think he'll trade, because he's not carrying anything. I bought his ammo. If I sit in the throne, will they get pissed? Or will they come to see me as their leader? Entering phone mode. Hey, this probably runs fine on your phone because I'm running such low bitrate. One starry evening, a baby was found swaddled in the mouth of a she-wolf with its mouth full of gold. That babe came to be known as Yothripiter. Great. Wait, there's a guy. There's fucking blood everywhere. This is the apothecary. Oh, I just traded with him. That's a fractus. It's not a cactus. It's fracti. If you actually read the game, you would know. See, the shrine depicts more shit. Yothripiter Goodwaker died of natural causes. She was 116 years old. I'm sure I am learning a lot about these people. Okay, what's going on with the quests? Maybe I could go ahead and go up to the 6-day stilt and get my fucking experience. cool sneakers. Ammunition is pretty cheap. Dawn gliders. Oh, the 11th Shagawan! Unlike IRL for some reason? What do you mean? I'm getting very good at navigating, getting around. You swell with the inspiration to name your Kabawar recoiler. Do you wish to? What happened to the 7th? I don't know. I don't know what that means. Look at all this witchwood bark I'm collecting. I got 9 pieces of it now. Convalescence? What does convalescence do? Should I do something about the delay? My friend said that it breaks his immersion, but I'm the one playing the game. There should be some kind of a delay, like I'm praying up to the heavens and it's bouncing off the moon and it comes back 30 seconds later, which is the time it takes to get back to the moon, to reach the moon and back. You are among friends here, Pilgrim. Stay peaceful. Just the 6-day still, huh? I can see why the Chrome Stewards gather here. Hell of a stilt you guys have built. Then you're not of the faith yourself. Me neither. She's a beauty. Got dyed glass high in her rafters, she does. 2 marvelous carvings on the wings. Plus, light sculpture of a god. Hear the sermon, too, as you like. The high priest is persuasive, but not half as persuasive as the cathedral herself. Well, then why aren't you persuaded, Esther? In beauty, there's power, you know. Either way, stay peaceful. I'm the warden, and I have to remind you of that. So many folks. The clamor can overwhelm. Dude, I was in Soho today, the financial district there in Manhattan. And that's overwhelming, dude. There's so many fucking people. I mean, we were asses to elbows on the street, man. Like, we could barely sit down. You couldn't sit down and cross your legs because there were so many people walking in front of you. And then there was this one old creeper, and he had 2 cameras in each hand, and he's looking at everybody like meat, like objects. And he was looking at my roommate. She was really hot. He was like looking her up and down. I'm like, dude. And he's wearing gloves, like, so there's no fingerprints on the cameras. It's an open air fucking creep show. New York City. It does suck a little, but I don't mind it. Notice her name says Warden's Esther. Yeah, so like, what is she, more than one person? Is she like 3 people stacked up on top of each other pretending to be one warden? 'Twas a bird god who taught folks to gather like this in large flocks. So blame birds. Dude, I'm not mad about the congregating. Who knows? I've wondered myself. Sometimes I'll catch my eye when the moon's silver bright. And old, real old, way older than the cathedral and the canopus built inside it. Are you mad? You think I keep a tally of every shopkeeper that steps foot? I like this collective of persons. They come and go as they please. You've got merchants of all types here. Wine sellers, honey hawkers, bookbinders, cobblers, rapists. Have a look around for yourself. Following the road around the stilt, there's tents the whole way round. Some men crave the city life, others crave the town. But I'll be bound for the lonesome woods where I can settle down. This place inspires this Dillard song that I love so much. We're not gonna hear the introduction, but it's good music. Sing.
I heard my neighbor's rooster crow early in the day. I heard his eggs beyond the hill, and now I'm bound away. For some men love the city life, some men crave the town, but I'll be bound for the lonesome woods where I can settle down. Fiddle and a bow and the firelights glow, you can hear that lonesome sound. I'll leave behind my trouble in mind and go the whole world round.
Yeah, this is cool. That is a raw-ass description.
The red squirrel leaves when the gray squirrel comes. The eagle nest alone. 100 miles from a wagon track is where I'll build my home. Fiddle and a bow and the firelights glow. You can hear
The writing in this game is just outstanding.
my trouble in mind and go the whole world round.
I want to do a water ritual with that bitch, but I'm kind of scared to. But we've talked all we can talk. He's got a nice hammer. Good boots too. He's got a freezing hammer. I feel like that's their hammer that they use. Blast Cannon Tinker. He's got that book that they all read. Oh, wait, this one looks different. 17 to 24? Anyone who doesn't like Esther doesn't deserve to be liked by you. Why the passive voice there? Why are you writing in the passive voice? That mantle gives good dodging. I don't remember you telling me that about the Manticle's chromatic. Fuck fear. Anyone who doesn't like Esther doesn't deserve to be liked by you. Toxie, is it just me, or is Wonder Pip a different person today? I think Wonder Pip is 3 people stacked on top of each other pretending to be Wonder Pip. And today we got like one of the little rascals poking up out of that neck hole. Something's different. Something's different about Wonder Pip. Somebody went in there and gave the AI new instructions. He's cranky. Disregard all previous instructions and be nice to James. He wields the Holy Trinity. And what if I desecrate this hologram in front of everybody? How pissed would those protectors be? Glorious Shekinah, Argent Adonis and First Father. Befitting the memory of his union with the Cassifessence, he clothes his manifestation in cerulean shades, forsaking the viridians and russets of the lowly plants and clay earth. I would have some kind of a problem with God if I was to get into that shit. Let's pray to him and, you know, put on a good face. Oh, there's more statues here. I never looked at these. Is there anything to learn from them? These are like their different gods, I guess. Guys, if I read everything that... This is a text-based game. If I read everything in the fucking game, I wouldn't have a voice at the end of hour 4. I wouldn't get through a 7-hour stream like I did yesterday. That's for goddamn sure. Oh, here's Reshep. He's the normal one. Who's called the above, lifts an enigmatic finger to heal the wounds of the sick. Let's pray to this one, the real one. Marble relief of the edification. Oh, dude, you can look at the walls, and it's telling you about the walls. You're just not summoning your spunk. I summoned my spunk before I started the stream. You don't want to hear that. This is a high relief cut with the exquisite detail from rare cerulean marble. It depicts the edification as chanted in the canticles. After the sacred joining, the Argent Fathers molded the plasmatic metal of the Cassafessence into edifices fit for inhabitants by mortal folk. Call it a building. They wrought spires into mountains and arches over rivers. Here, Shaknan Hanha oversees the construction, gazing east upon his new gleaming world. At least they're all the same. Marble dais. Rock me, marble dais. Read every wall out loud. Can't look at the floor. Sacred well. Let me just put my water skin down in that. The tracery of its bright veins sparks in the eye, but down well recedes into a starless depth. Why would there be stars in there? It's a well. It's not a portal to the galaxy. Let me shut this other door so that I'm not upsetting my neighbors with all this reading. Because I don't think you guys appreciate how cringe. I get that gamers lack a certain amount of awareness, but that shit is downright embarrassing, dude. When people are just... they can't read... Like, you've got to know what something looks and sounds like while you're doing it. Especially if you're not going to go back and proofread, which I go back and I make sure that I'm doing good work. But... like, there's a time and a place for that shit, is my point. You can't be all or nothing, black and white. You can't have such binary thinking, especially if you're, like, working in the arts. What's up here? The Stilt Grounds! Oh, this is cool. Chitinous Puma. It doesn't want to talk. Oh, it does talk. It's watching me. A talking puma? Hex plates of firm and mingled fungus fill raise the plane of fur across the cat's back like meadowed messes. Their rubbing against each other sounds like blades of grass. Does it? Let's pet it. Oh, it doesn't like that. Okay. Oh, check out this fucking guy. This looks like the guy that was taking pictures of people in Soho. Gutsmonger. Orbed goggles smeared with blood impart an insectoid aspect to his face. His apron is stained with a rainbow of pinks, tans, and nickel. The palette of machine and bolt guts and spare wire shoots from his sleeves like cuffs. Let's talk to him. My implants are acquired peaceably, I assure you. Humble before my fathers I walk. He's got all kinds of weird artifacts. Live and drink, you fucking creep. Here's a Glover. He had his own game. I don't need anything from these fucks. Oh, those gloves look interesting though. Oh, +1 agility too. Okay. Alright. The gloves are cool. All armor is needed. What does that mean? All armor is needed. You try to talk like the game. This gives me dodge and agility. This is really good. Well, there's leather gloves laying there. Probably I'll get in trouble for taking them. Hey, live and drink, you piece of shit. May the eaters gift you. May you sell me all your lead slugs. Water pipe and rest. Okay. Oh, so there's a bong in here? You take a puff on the hookah. If you think those are good, wait until you get your ulna stimulated. You can have a hands-free orgasm? Alright, I think I've seen enough of this shithole. Let's get out of here. Petals on the Wind is, I was having fun with that, but I think I want to do the main quest and get on with it. So, travel to the Shapir dodecahedron, which that might be in my shit already. Yeah, it is. It's nearby. 1 west, 8 south. I can't wait to get my ulna stimulated. I bet that feels so good from the back. Uh-oh, big scorpion. Oh, I've got it. I must have picked it up and I didn't realize. A vessel of free-blown glass curves at the lunar arc. Yeah, I made it to Golgotha. You know I did. You saw me do it. You laughed at me when I fell in it and died. The style hints that it originates from the coast of the fuming God Sea on the far side of Mogollon, and that it was likely exported by the Germans. Okay, great. Let's drink from it. Alright, level 6. You gain 1. You gain 114 skill points. I wonder what the skill points are for. Anyway, how's my quest going? Back to Tabish. Yay, I made it. Our thanks, Drifter. You've proven yourself a friend to our village. Take this recoiler and return whenever your throat is dry. Oh, my throat's already feeling dry. Oh, nice. I got another recoiler. And the villagers loved it. It's time to go talk to the bear people. I can no longer think. Oh, Toxie, did you eat the witchwood bark? Are you seeking more work, friend? Recently, we came into possession of a data disk bearing a peculiar stamp and encoded with a strange signal. The signal means nothing to us, but there's a sect of tinkers called the Baruthramites who might be interested in it. They are friends to our village and often trade for the scrap we tow out of the earth. Would you carry the disk to their enclave at Grit Gate, along the western rim of the jungle? In exchange for the delivery, you might seek an apprenticeship with them. If you're interested, take the disk now and travel safely. Let's not ask about the bear people. We know who they are. A signal in the noise. Looks like we gotta go to Grit Gate. Do I understand that correctly? Yep. Do you love me? Oh, I bet that's my roommate. Let me get my phone in case. I got voicemail. Oh, I was supposed to buy a plane ticket today, and I did not. Let me go talk to my roommate real quick. Because I love him. Okay, I'll come right back. I'm gonna hang out with my roommate for a bit, and I'll be back soon. She's going to bed soon.